Welcome back to Mice and Mystics. I got a couple of things here that I'm going to be looking after. So, first up, last episode, Colin attacked the rat. Rolled 2 dice for attack. He's supposed to roll 3. So, in fairness, I'm going to go ahead and roll 1 more die, and the rat didn't defend, so if this is a hit, this rat warrior is out of here. Of course it's not a hit. It's never mind, he's still there. The other thing is for movement. My old eyes are having a hard time seeing the teeny tiny numbers on these dice. They're like really tiny. I mean, if I stick it right up to my face with my glasses on, I can read it. And of course, if you're right up to the camera, you can read it. But look, it's hard to read for me. So there are 2 1s, 2 2s, and 2 3s. So the 3s are basically this die here I'm going to replace it with, because this die has 2 1s, 2 2s, and 2 3s. So I'm going to be using this one for movement, because you can see how much easier it is to see how far characters can move. So I'll be using that one for movement and not these dice. The numbers are just a little too small for my old eyeballs. All right, let's keep going. At the top of the turn order are the horrible rat warriors. Now they are not going to move. Well, this one will. Actually, this one's just going to move right in here. They move towards the closest. This is 1 away. There's no point rolling a die because he's going to roll at least 1. So this one will attack Colin, just no question. So let's go ahead and have that rat warrior attacking Colin. Oh, the other thing, oh my god, that I've been doing incorrectly. If the attack has no hits, then you do not need to roll the defense dice. I've been doing it for both our heroes and the enemies, and that's given benefits to both of us, giving us extra cheese and putting cheese on the cheese wheel. You're not supposed to do that. If you do not have a hit, you do not roll defense. However, the rat warrior is going to try to hit Colin, and and you watch the rest of the playthrough. The enemies will never miss. Never. Oh boy. Okay, Colin has 2 dice for defense. He has a piece of cheese, too. Should he spend one? No, we're not going to. He's just going to roll his defense. Wait a second. If he doesn't defend anything, he's going to... Well, he only has 2 hit points left. He could get knocked out right here. He rolls a defense die. Oh, boy. So he blocks 1 hit. He's going to take 1 more hit. That is actually quite bad. All right, Colin charged right in there. And, oh, my goodness, he's on his 2nd wound of 3. He gets 3, he's knocked out, or captured, I guess they call it. Well, that was just god-awful. That was rat warrior number 1. Now we have another one going. And the 2nd rat warrior is in here with Meganos and Filch. Now, Meganos is above the... this is not good. Meganos is above on the order for initiative, so it will attack Meganos. Come on, whiff! Ooh, a whiff of stinky cheese. So there's going to be a cheese on the cheese wheel. Meganos is going to take a possible 1 hit. Let me just remember that. All right, let's roll Meganos' defense. He only has 1 defense die. Ooh, and he gets a nothing. So Meganos taking a wound. Boy, we are just dropping here like flies. Oh, fantastic, Meganos. Everyone else is wounded. Why not we give Meganos a wound as well? All right, we got to add a cheese. The cheese wheel. All right, it's our first one. We already have a spider out there. I was going to say, if this now... Oh, the other thing that I did mess up a long time ago is when I pulled the event deck card, I used Chapter 1 when we were in Chapter 2, because these cards, if you look at them, they have... Or sorry, like they have like page 1, page 2, page 3. I grabbed the wrong page, but I'm not going to worry about it. We're too far into it. It's our first cheese on there. That was the rat warriors going. Up next, Colin. Let's have Colin take his turn. All right, we're going to roll a die for his movement. This nice clear die. And he gets a 2 plus 2 is 4. He can move 4 spaces. And you know what? He probably will. He is currently in a space with only 1 rat warrior, so he can move away. But before he does, should he attack the spider or the rat warrior? He's going to attack the rat warrior. He's got 3 dice. Try and take that rat warrior out of here. And, oh, cool. Colin gets a cheese. Nice. He's up to 2 pieces of cheese, and he has 2 possible hits against the rat warrior. Rat warrior has 2 dice for defense and rolls absolutely nothing. So this time, Colin not fooling around. He just slays the rat warrior. And now he can move 4 spaces, and I do want him to get closer to Tilda so that Tilda can heal him. He's in bad shape. So we're going to have him move 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 to here. And that's going to be Colin's turn. Up next, in turn order, is Tilda. So let's see how far Tilda can move. She's just at the bottom of the screen here. And Tilda can move 2 plus her base of 2. She can move 4. She's actually going to move 1, 2 in here with Colin. And for her action, or for her, not for her action, for a free action, she's going to share with Colin cheese. Colin's going to give her a piece of cheese. Correct? Correct. So, giving Tilda a piece of cheese, and Tilda is now going to use first aid on Colin. Alright, Tilda will use her first aid. It only costs her 1 piece of cheese. And she is going to actually heal Colin, who is in her space. Because it says, you may use this ability as a free action. Remove 1 wound marker. Oh, as a free action. She can do a search as well. Ooh, and she might do that. So for a free action, she will heal Colin 1. And Colin is pretty beat up and he needs to be healed. So he gets to be healed 1. And now Tilda can actually do a search action because this was a free action. Alright, Tilda's going to try to do a search action. She's patched up Colin and we're looking for a star on these dice. And yes, she finds a, whoops, she had a star. Trust me, it was a star. I'm not even going to remember what side that was. So my fingers are slippery. Alright, she gets a search, top card of the search deck. She can only search once on this tile and she's done. So I'm going to put a little token on her. And she finds a bone knife. Ooh! You have to be a scamp, a warrior, or an archer to use it. When the mouse is defending against a melee attack, if the mouse successfully blocks 1 or more hits from that attack, roll an action die. If you roll a star, the attacking minion receives 1 unblockable wound. Oh, wow. You know, we should probably give that to... well, we can... A scamp or warrior. So Tilda can't use it. It can go in her backpack, though. And she can do a free share action right now with Colin. I wonder if she should give that to Colin. Is that a one-handed weapon? It is! So Colin can use Colin's sword. And, you know what? She's going to do a free trade action with Colin right now. I've got to get things organized here. And she is going to go ahead and say, hey, look at this nice bone knife that I just found. She's going to give that to Colin. So now Colin has a bone knife, a sword. Ooh, this is all good. I like it. All right, that was Tilda's turn. Up next in turn order, we have Maganos. And Maganos is currently right here with Filch and a rat warrior. And so you know what he's going to do? He is going to use his staff as a club. But let's first see. We're gonna roll a die and see how far he can move. 1 plus his 2, so he can move 3, and he might move away. I'm gonna get away from the spider. The spider can go. Oh boy! All right, he's going to attack the rat warrior. 2 dice. Come on, hit him with a. Okay, we don't have to roll defense. Oh, this is so good. Because when Maganos attacks. He has draw power. When attacking, Maganos receives 2 cheese for each cheese rolled instead of 1. He's going to get 4 cheese for that attack. He doesn't have any at the moment, but now he has 4. And we don't roll defense for the rat warrior, so we're not going to get any more cheese on the cheese wheel. And now he can move a total of 3 spaces. Maganos is hightailing it out of here. 1, 2, 3. He's going to move all the way over here. And I wonder if he should have shot at the spider, but we just kind of want to try to get away from the spider and then maybe gang up on it later on. All right, that was Maganos taking his turn. Up next, Filch. Filch is above the turn order of the rat warriors, which is good. Oh, no, he's not. He's above the turn order of the spiders. Never mind. Never mind what I'm saying. All right, let's see how far he can move. He rolls, he can move 3 plus, wow, he can move 6. 6 spaces. That is really a lot. Yeah, I like it. All right, he will attack the rat warrior. He'll be rolling 2 dice. We're looking for the sword symbols. And, oh yeah, 2 hits against Mr. Ratty Warrior. And the rat warrior, of course, gets defense. And he gets... No! He gets 2 cheese. Oh, and Filch has no cheese. Well, okay. Here's what's going to happen. 2 cheese is going to go on the cheese wheel. Filch, because of his special ability, will take one of those cheese and take it off the cheese wheel. And the Rat Warrior is finished. You're out of here, Mr. Rat Warrior. Okay, so bottom line, we're going to put 1 cheese on the cheese wheel, and Filch will actually get 1 cheese. All right, let's go put that cheese on the cheese wheel. I think I'm doing it in the right order. I think you put it on here first, and then he takes it off, or maybe he takes it off, he put it on. Anyway, it's not going to make a difference at the moment. All right, that was Filch doing his attack. We have no more Rat Warriors. They are eliminated. However, we have, yes, the spider. Ooh, and the spider is not nice. All right, that was Filch. He can move 6 spaces. Let's see if he's going to move somewhere. All right, Filch is going to hightail it. We got the spider. Ooh, the spider is so scary. Filch is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, back here. So we have Colin, we have Tilda, who are both wounded. And the spider is right there. And yes, it is the spider's turn. How far is the spider going to move? We'll find out here when we roll this die. How far? Let's not get a 3. Please do not get a 3. No 3. Why did I say it? Now, okay, wow. This is brutal. The spider will go 1, 2, 3, and it will attack. Colin was attacked this turn, so it will attack Tilda. Ooh, and Tilda has 0 cheese. Oh, this is bad. Now the spider only attacks with 2 dice. So let's hope the spider is not going to give her a hit. Come on, spider, miss! The spider gets 1 possible hit against Tilda. Tilda has 2 dice for defense. Tilda needs to defend this because this would be a poison wound. Come on, Tilda! Dodge, weave, roll. Yes! Tilda gets a shield and blocks the spider attack, taking no damage. Ooh, yeah. All right, that was an entire turn. Oh, this is almost out of breath. All right, we do now have Colin up next. And, okay, yeah, let's have Colin take his turn. Oh, these episodes take a long time. All right, Colin's taking his turn. How far can he move? He can move 2 spaces, and that's it. Plus 2, so he can move a total of 4. He will attack. Attack the spider. The spider has 3 defense dice, though. Ooh. Okay, well, this is bad. All right, come on, Colin. Nail him to the wall. Colin gets a piece of cheese, which is nice. He now has 2. That's 2 hits. You know what? Colin's going to take the 1 piece of cheese he already had. I'm not cheating. He's going to spend it and re-roll this. We want 3 hits. Yes! We have 3 hits. Colin is just whack-a-moling this spider. 3 potential hits against the spider. However, the spider does have, I'm going to put the 3 here, the spider does have 3 dice for defense. Ooh. Now Colin's got a cheese, so maybe Colin can take him out right here. 2 You know what? Colin just took the spider out because the spider has 3 health. Colin did 3 hits. 1, 2, 3 hits. Wow, this is so cool. See you later, Spidey. You're out of here. However, we do need to add 2 pieces of cheese to the cheese wheel. But Colin, oh my God, Colin just one-shots the spider. Wow. All right, let's add those 2 pieces of cheese to the cheese wheel. Oh my God, unbelievable. Colin, the leader, just taking the lead and taking out that spider. Wow. I don't like the 4 pieces of cheese in the cheese wheel. We are on page 3. Okay, that was Colin taking his turn. Up next is Tilda. She's already searched, though, so she cannot search again. But she might want to head over to where Maganos is and maybe do a little bit of cheese exchange with him. Yeah, I think that's what Tilda's going to do. She's going to roll a die for movement. And she can move, wow, 3 plus her base of 2. So she's right here. She's going to go 1, 2, 3. Oh, 4. Hang on. 4. She's going to move. Actually, she doesn't have to go there. Yeah, she'll move in with Maganos. So she moves 4 spaces. She's going to do a free exchange with Maganos. She's going to take 2 of his 4 cheese. Okay, 2 of his 4 cheese. And then she's going to take 1 cheese and spend it as a free action. She's not even taking an action because she moved. Free action is exchanging cheese. And her heal free action, she will heal herself one more time with that 1 piece of cheese. That is such a great ability. It's once per turn, I believe. Used once per turn. Yep, so she can heal herself. Cool. So Colin's down to one damage. She could have healed Maganos. Anyway, she's not. She's healing herself. She's the healer, so we've got to keep her healed, I think. And I put this on here to designate that she's already searched. All right, that was Tilda taking her turn. Up next is Maganos. All right, Maganos is going to see how far he can move. He can move a 3 plus 2, 5. So he'll go ahead and do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's right at the exit. Now he could go to the next tile, but he's going to do a search instead, because why wouldn't he? Searching. We're looking for the star on the die. That would be his one action. He gets it. He gets the star symbol. Maganos finds something. I hope it's something good. Let's hope it is something good. Maganos finds a voodoo doll. +1. It's a mystic. This is just his. This is right up his alley. This is awesome. When a non-boss minion is defeated by an attack from this doll, just before removing that figure, move and attack with the figure as if it is a pet. Wild mystics add an additional +1 battle when attacking with this doll. Oh my god, this is so cool. This is going to give... Oh, it's two-handed. He can't use his... It doesn't matter. He's using the voodoo doll. He's going to put his Maganos staff in his backpack. Although he can't use the other thing for a ranged. Oh, I like the voodoo doll. That's pretty good. All right, we're gonna put his staff in his backpack because you can freely exchange it. That is a really cool item. Up last will be Filch. And Filch, I think we're going to go to the next tile. So Filch is going to be able to move 3. He can move 6. So Filch is, well, he's right here, 1, 2. And for his action, he's going to flip over this to the new tile. And we are on the final tile. We're all trying to get right here. There is a crow buzzing around this tile, though. And what the crow does is if you roll a 1 on your movement, it swoops down and hits you for 1 unblockable damage. Well, that's not good. That is not good. And so we do need to set up an encounter deck here. So we're going to grab the top card of the encounter deck. We're on page 3. Page 3. Oh, that's not bad. 2 rats and 4 roaches. But a centipede is the surge. All right, let me get the 2 rats and 4 roaches set up. All right, well, this is going to be it. So we have a rat warrior, roach, and 2 roaches over here. Ouch! This could be nasty. Because now we have to figure out initiative order. So I'm going to give these a preliminary shuffle here. We're going to go over to the initiative track, do a preliminary shuffle there, and that will be the end of our episode for today. All right, shuffled up. Let's go and place down our initiative cards. Oh my goodness, this could get ugly. We need to get into the root of that tree. And I do believe there's a story. We're going to read the story event when we come back tomorrow. Because there is a story event when we go outside and start heading for the tree. But we're running out of time today, so let's set up the initiative. When we come back tomorrow, we will do that. First up in initiative order is... No! These... awful rat warriors, and then the roaches. Oh boy. Oh dear. Oh my goodness. All right, Tilda gets to go after that. Yikes. And then Filch. And then Colin. who gets a cheese, and Maganos. So Colin gets a cheese right now because he was not in first play order. All right, back to the main board. We will wrap it up for today. All right, well, that's going to wrap us up for today. So we've got a couple cockroaches here. We got a roach here, 2 rat warriors. All the enemies go first. Fantastic. We are trying to run into this location here. The only way to get in here is from this tile here. And if you are here, you have no line of sight to anywhere. So there we go. And like I said, the crow will nail you for 1 damage every time you roll a 1 on movement. And you have to roll your movement die at the beginning of every turn. You can't just not move. So this could get bad. So we basically need to make a mad dash for here. And I do believe we have to get rid of all the enemies. I don't know if we're going to make it. It's going to be rough. So thanks so much for watching along. Thanks for your comment, descriptions, and likes. This is Mice and Mystics. We're doing the very first chapter, Flight to Barksburg, which I believe will be in here. And we'll come back tomorrow and continue on. So thanks so much, everyone, for watching. I really appreciate it. It really helps with my channel. And yeah, tomorrow, continuation, Mice and Mystics, Flight to Barksburg.